Turn to other news back home now. All new at 10, turning to a disturbing trend across the country. Suicide rates in America continue to go up, especially for one group of people. News 4's Rachel Monjovi has more on how officials are working to fight it. Rachel?
Nalina, the CDC is finding that these numbers have been continually rising for many years. And this national trend is also something we see happening right here at home.
We are at a point where we would consider this a public health crisis.
Suicide rates in the U.S. are on the rise, and they have been since 1999. The CDC says men die by suicide more often than women. But there's a surge for women with a 45% increase and a 16% increase for men.
We're echoing the national trend, unfortunately, of seeing suicides on the rise.
It's disturbing, and it's extremely unfortunate that through the years that this increase has happened.
The number of suicides increased among all racial groups except for black males. In 2014, 13 people out of every 100,000 took their own lives, compared with 10.5 in 1999. Officials say the growing number of overdose deaths could be a factor, but overall, there isn't a clear explanation.
So unfortunately, we wish we knew exactly what the #1 cause is of suicide, and we don't have one particular thing.
Locally, Crisis Services says they receive about 300 calls a month on their suicide hotline, meaning more people are seeking help. Just in the past few years, they had about a 45% increase in call volume, but they say men don't seek help as often as women.
I think men at times think that seeking help is a sign of weakness. We really want people to know that it's actually a strength to talk about when you're having a hard time instead of it being a weakness. They keep things inside, they may not talk about it with their friends and family, and then they become isolated, withdrawn, and then potentially could act and complete a suicide.
Crisis Services says no one should ever feel alone, and they are always here to help. For more information on suicide awareness and prevention, click on the Founded on 4 tab on our website, WIVB.com. In the studio tonight, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 10.
Rachel, thank you.